Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back once again to Bellevaux, a small town in the middle of nowhere in this beautiful, gorgeous game, Town to City. And yeah, we continue onwards. This game is just way more than a creative city builder, right? It's actually also a lot of progression that you can unlock. And progression, we start this episode right away with getting us a new city title. From village, we step up in the world. Oh, that looks fantastic. Got a second story now and a clock ticking. I wonder when bigger trains will arrive, but so far, these trains already bring in a lot of people, more than I can actually afford. As we need to constantly build new houses. And with that, we've upgraded to stage 4. Housewares have been unlocked with that, and also a new research menu. And with that also, we are now a small town, finally, in the next level. Let's check it out real quick what we have unlocked now with the research. Now this sounds pretty interesting. The Artisan class unlocks the Artisan residence building and the ability to upgrade townsfolk residents to Artisan residences. Let's have a look at this. This is now really the tier 2 class, right? So the second class, and they are more demanding and require also luxury and commercial buildings. Now, shall we try it out? We will. Right here in the city center, I would like to get the first buildings going, the Artisans. It's actually some taller buildings. The roofs look more sophisticated. And let's just go ahead and have those here. And probably also those here. Great stuff. And with that, we got some very unhappy people. They don't really like where they are right now because we're missing a lot of luxury goods. Now let's unlock them. We got the smithy, we got the carpenter. Let's go with the carpenter first, and also the launderer. So these are the first 2 artisan buildings that we can have. All the way over here in the housewares. The carpenter. What's the size of this? Yeah, it's not that big actually. So I guess we could afford the carpenter somewhere here, close to the market area. Over there. Oh, they're very expensive though. Wow, 1,100 credits we need to pay for the launderer. And we only have 2,000 left. So yeah, and it's a big building at that too. All right, let's check it out. Probably also gonna have then somewhere over there. Ah, you know what? We actually have still this place here by the station. So why not use this for the laundry? I think this could fit in quite nicely with all its decorations then. Also, it's a building that profits from artisans close by, right? So I definitely want to have this one somewhere here. We also have some additional trees and of course street lamps to continue decorating this. I like how this one looks, right? Beautiful, right here in the city center. All right, let's assign the workforce. We got 22 people available and we really need to get all the way up here with 5. And with that we meet demand, and this should make them a bit happier, please. It is very good. Also the launderer. Okay, you know what? This actually doesn't fit in here. So I'm just gonna take it. This is a big advantage of this game. I love when you just can move buildings around so uncomplicated like this one here. But as we can see, yeah, this adds unhappiness again. Okay, so many research points that we have right now. Another thing is the better boots. So the luxury level of the shoemaker is being increased. This should help us out a bit with happiness, hopefully. We're still at 11 out of 12. The shoemaker is not even affecting this building. So let's build another one over here. And what we can see up here now is also we have the artisan residence workforce, right? So these guys here work in different workplaces than the townsfolk, making the whole thing a bit more complicated. Another new building, the smithy. This one is small workforce and high production capacity. Though at this point we're out of workforce and I do need to get more houses going. Can we actually upgrade the artisans? No, we cannot upgrade them yet. And yeah, the smithy is probably the most expensive building we've had so far with the 2,100 credits. And I think we should be able to build it now. There you go. Just by the market. Also got a new request. Find a way out. So good. Could you pretty please, with sugar on top, create a really super good maze for us? All hatches. Okay. Maze. Create a maze area. That would be an option. Gonna add a bunch more, upgraded more houses, and there is also my smithy now that we can fully employ. Very good. Clockmaker, my next building that we can add. So much industry that comes with him, and look at this cool building. Holy cow, it's beautiful. It's a tower. This is so amazing that I needed to move the butcher from the town center, and I really want to add this one here to my plaza. And I mean, I know it's an artisan building, right? But it looks so cool that I definitely want to have this one here somewhere. Just see how we can add it. I think that's a great location. Let's just see how it looks. You can always just move it around, right? And here, we probably will need to keep moving them all a bit further over, so that I get a bit more space. Okay, this is a bit wonky here. No idea why it's doing that. But you can always turn off the snapping and then just move it again, and the road adjusts itself. Perfect. So that we still have room for another one here. And there it is. How does it look? I feel it looks okay. You can even see it in the water. Beautiful. I love it. Can't believe how good this game looks visually. Alright, we can assign 2 artisans to it, right? And this makes people a lot happy. So this has a +4 luxury level, which is just great. I think the only thing that this one needs is a bigger warehouse, and the problem is we don't have warehouse anymore, warehouse workers. So this is where the additional people will work right away. Here. Oh, wait a second. This one needs artisans? Oh, okay, I see. There's 2 buttons now here, right? One for the normal workers and one for the artisans. And I guess the artisans are a bit more efficient at what they're doing. Could be. So we'll need to upgrade, right? We need to get more artisans into my town. And every single one that we upgrade, though, causes more demand. So the game really opens up now when it comes to its systems. And let's just assign all of them to the Clockmaker now. So this one's fully employed. And of course, we need now additional workforce in all these smaller buildings here. More houses we need. We continue with the normal houses. We can always just upgrade it to the higher level then. I think this could be a great area now for our park, right? So a place without work, it's actually called. It's not really a park per se, but it's an area that you can beautify to your liking with all the demands that we have here. Like trees, we need a lot of them. In this area, we need fences. Now, where could we put those fences? We do have them. We have a category there. We got also some stall walls now. All right, and the hedges actually also count as fences. That's great. Because this way we can just move this one up here, right? And then create some smaller entrances into this park area. For that, we can move then with some sand paths, like this one here. Along the roads, we can also have some picnic tables over here where people can enjoy a nice day by the lake. And also some normal benches, even though they already count as places. Flowers are a requirement. I think they could particularly work well here with at the entrances. How many do we need? 8. All right. Street lamps, important of course. Last but not least, the trees of course. And here I'm gonna go with a randomized selection. And there you go, a small little city park that we created by that beautiful lake here. And people are actually going in already. I just love how quickly you see the results as well, as immediately it turns night and you can see the beautiful street lamps also adding flavor. Okay, next building, that sounds really promising, is a city hall that allows me to adjust the tax rates of my citizens. So we do have our mayor's house over there, and I think it might be time now to, yeah, move it. So we're gonna move it a bit further, up here probably, right? We don't need it here anymore. And then we got this new building. Oh wow, that's expensive too. Let's get rid of that road here. I think I'm gonna keep a bit of a distance there to the road, like so. Wait a second, we could move this one, right? Yes. The thing is, you built or you place the trees, right? But you cannot just build a building on top of it and it disappears. You need to actually move it. It's handled like a building. Okay, this is the right location. And here now we can have our city hall. And there it is in all its glory. And we can now adjust the tax menu. Look at that, townsfolk. We cannot tax artisans at the moment. And okay, this is directly then reducing happiness, but we would get more money out of them. The problem is we are already capped on money constantly right now, so let's just keep it a bit of a higher tax than usual. That's it. There's also farming overview down the road. And of course, let's also quickly decorate this area here. Oh, nice. Yes, we can also, of course, once again, place something on the building itself as well. I guess I'm just gonna leave it at that for now, as I really don't have more decorations. Now, I have no idea what upgrade roads means. Upgrade wide roads to reduce transport cost. Draw over previously built roads to upgrade them. Upgrading roads is expensive, but significantly reduces the cost of the warehouses. Okay. There it is. Upgrade the roads. And this is then an upgraded road. Oh, I see. We can just paint over it. Look at that. Okay, this is cool. Holy cow, I just wondered why this is red. We're out of money. It's that expensive. I should probably stop with it for now. continue with a bit of city expansion because we need more housing. I'm gonna have these a bit further away so we can still squeeze in an artisan building here. Or, wait a second, something like... let's check it out. We should have these nice... something for drinking. The bistro, there it is. I think this looks nice here. By the lake. Basically the same artisan buildings again, because don't forget, here is gonna be a new neighborhood, right? So I want to have that one here as artisans then. Probably need to move it a bit further over here. Especially this one here, yes, is by the water. Perfect, because there was a family waiting for this already. Very good. And with that, we can immediately also fill in the demand again. Once I have a bit of cash, I continue with the upgrading. Especially here, the town center should really be fully upgraded, you know, with the roads. So that it looks clean. Here. And also then all the way over here. Yeah, so far so good. Next we can already upgrade again. Two clocks! I'm crazy. I would so love to have a fountain here in the center. We don't have one yet, unfortunately. Pretty sure there's a fountain coming. City level 5 it is. Public services have been unlocked with that. Alright. We could upgrade again. Crazy. I'm not doing this because I think this also creates new demands here. New money vault increases my maximum money capacity. We got a newspaper stand now and schools. How crazy is that? A Ferris wheel, new research equipment for more researching, which we probably should start again, and the third floor housing. Let's start with the research equipment so that we can once again push our research points. Yeah, and build research center number 3. Where should we have it though? How complex can this game get? We just implemented now public services. Just need to build some houses for it. Let's continue with that road here. And we can have then our research center here somewhere. Because it doesn't really matter how far it's away, right? Just want to have it a bit further away where it fits in. We need lots of workforce for this anyway though. So whenever we get some new peeps, we can move them right away to a location here, so we have the space here. And by the way, we do need more leisure activities. We only still have the puppet theater at the moment. Let's have the puppet theater here by the water. There it is, to add some happiness again. And I would also like to upgrade these houses now right away. No decorations yet. Gonna add them gradually over time, as I'm also not always in the mood for some decoration. There you go. There you go. Also some trees here, especially here by the cliffs. We could have them. This house doesn't have any yet. And they wanted to be very far away. So there are your trees. By the way, with the Clockmaker comes the clock that we can add. So let's have the clock somewhere here. I might also go ahead and get me my money vault. Increases the money capacity by twice, or by 100%. So 8,000 we have now instead of 4,000 as a limit. Great location for more houses are the cliffs over here. Oh, by the way, there's a rock. There is a tag for this, so that we can remove the rocks. There it is. Remove rocks 500. Nah, that's a lot of research points. We could just keep this one. I guess this one available. Right, so I'm just gonna add them some housing here. Might even be an opportunity to add some green here, but I think this should be a house row, right? Going all the way into this area then. And here we could have some trees again. Now regarding new tag, we got the newspaper stand. I would really like to start with that. And then the third floor housing probably, but let's have a look at it. It's a public service, very low range. And it's like a market stall, right? So I'm probably gonna need a bunch of them. Let's have the first one up here at this market. 1,700, and let's have another one over here. Should be in a good location, a visible location. Over here. There's quite the demand for newspaper already, so more than I have available right now. Third housing, finally, 500 for each, but let's have a look. As this is getting now taller. Of course, all the front row I would like to upgrade as well. And a new request. A poster for theater production that's playing at the Capitol. It's not technical official. I just love the play so much. I want everyone to see it. A bunch of posters on the side of buildings. Alright. I think that's a new type of decoration that we've unlocked with this. There it is. Theater poster. And yeah, very cool. Right, you can have it now here. On the side of these buildings. That's a really cool detail. And you can have it on any type of building. Alright. He seems happy with it. And what a wonderful poster. People are flocking to it. And everybody will see it. Thank you very much. I continue with some groundwork again, literally. And that's, of course, my roads. We have this road here still that I would like to have around here, and then we probably will need to go up like this because I can see that it's going up here steeply into this area then. Okay, and here we could probably add another higher density block. I think this would make the most sense here in this area. Now, since the normal city life is going on in my city hall, the mayor's house, this is where I live personally now. I'm gonna move this out a bit further because I want to have my peace and quiet after a stressful day. And all the way out here, we could have it for now. Or on the other side, at the border of the map here actually, there is a smaller lake, a mountain and a forest. I think this is a very cute location. Let's get me my mayor house over here. And then we have the normal road, that's actually a bigger one again, that goes, oops, that goes around here. Unfortunately, we don't have that many entrances right now. A steel fence, perhaps. Yeah, tall fence. You know, I'm a man of the people, but when I'm free, I want to have my peace and quiet. So we're gonna have this tall fence there protecting me. All around here, going then right into that hill. There you go. Lovely. I think this could stand for now. So 2000 is my cap right now. And we continue with, let's say, the chapel and the school. 2 new public services. And this one here, the launderer can employ 5 additional workers, is also something I like. It's a passive one. And yeah, we have now more workforce here once we need that. I also really like that when we hover over a building, we can see what type of buildings are affected by that, right? The newspaper stand, for example, is only affecting my artisan buildings that we have, whereas the school is affecting every building that we have. The same goes with the chapel. I have a feeling that chapel is gonna turn into a church at some point. Right now it's rather small, but we can still already prepare for it with a bigger place, and this is the one. So I'm just gonna move those people outside that are living here in the town center for now. It's gonna be quite a shock for them. Where should we move you? Perfect. Just by the railway. And those artisan stands should be squeezable. No, it's actually not easy getting them. Let's have another one over there. But we'll need another market area here somewhere. Right now they're just by the main road. Gonna get a mix of artisans and also townsfolk now. So some of them are moving into the bigger buildings and some into the smaller ones. Okay, let's just see how this goes. I have a bit of more space now that I can use to add my chapel for now, and it's probably gonna turn into a church then at some point. Might have it so. Or so. Let's have it look so. There it is. Let's also add a nice fancy fence to it. I don't know why, but I have a church or a chapel in mind with a fence. This too cringy? Yeah, I think it is. And yeah, there's a lot of space here for laborers. Let's add a bunch. Actually, there's full demand of it. The school? It's a bit of a bigger building. I would like to have the school somewhere here by the lake. It's a great location for kids. I think we'll need to redo that road here anyway. I think that's much cleaner, and with that we can have a school somewhere here. Despite all of this, we do have a dropping happiness for my normal townsfolk, and in this case here, leisure, home decoration and work decoration is rather low. Now, I have no idea what work decoration would be. That's like decoration bonus that we get out of that. Because we need to decorate it? The stand? I mean, yeah, we can do it, okay. This indeed increases then the worker happiness. Alright, so we do need to add decoration to the buildings themselves. Alright. Let's also go crazy again on the road upgrade. We have a bit of money. A new artisan building, the pottery. That is something I would like to add right away. Once again, a bit expensive. And once again, just a bit too big for this spot. This is still empty there. I don't like this so much. Yeah, let's have this one then somewhere here in my... wouldn't call it artisan district. Could have it here by the big rock. I think this is a great location for it. And what to do with this area here? We could leave it empty right now, just behind the school. I definitely want to have a bit of a park here. Even though the school already comes with a smaller park. This one here. And I still need to place 7 more fences close to the home of Brittany. That was her personal request. She's living here. And yeah, we built the fences coincidentally right beside her. So in this case here, let's also have... hedges also count, right? So you could have a small... hedge here along the road, I guess. Does this work? Actually, this doesn't work. That's a pity. I need normal fences. So I could actually close off this area here. That works. That goes then towards the hedge. That worked. Perfect. Give me money. I have the prettiest area in the house. The prettiest house in the area. And it really lives up. There you go. 250. Thank you very much. Alright, pottery. There is a demand for this. Yep. Let's light it up. And increase the happiness again. So far so good. The town is coming along. We still have this empty spot here. Waiting for the right artisan building to squeeze something in. And yeah. The idea is to now expand into this neighborhood, into this area here. At some point, of course, we need to go up here. This could look glorious. Unlock us a few more monuments and definitely also the next city levels. And hopefully we're getting a fountain for this one here. A new mountain would also be great. Just for decoration purposes. So far so good. This is a really great game. I'm enjoying it a lot. I hope you do too. Stay tuned.